So this presentation is going to show you how to talk about things that you like to do and things that maybe you don't like. So the question I'm going to start with is ¿Qué te gusta hacer? What do you like to do? What do you like to do? So this is the to do part right here. And I could say ¿Qué te gusta hacer en tu tiempo libre? What do you like to do in your free time? This is time. So in your free time, it kind of switches here because of the noun going first and the adjective after that. Or I could say, ¿Qué te gusta hacer después de la escuela? Después de is after, and then la escuela would be school. So answering what you like to do either after school or in your free time. ¿Qué te gusta hacer? So then I could say, me gusta, I like. Or if I feel really strongly, I could say, me encanta, I love. Por favor, repite, me encanta. And then we would say, yo también. If somebody says something and we agree with them, we like the activity too, we could say, yo también. If we don't like an activity, then we would say, no me gusta, no me gusta. And if they agree with us, they would say, yo tampoco, me neither. So if I said, no me gusta estudiar, I don't like to study, and they say, yo tampoco, that would be like agreeing with me. So you use yo tampoco for things that people don't like, and you use yo también for things that people love or things that they like. Okay, so if they're saying something that they like and you agree, you say yo también, sorry about that. If they say something they don't like and you agree, you would say yo tampoco. So let's go through a couple of these different activities that we could say. In Spanish, all verbs end with one of three endings. ER is the first one that we're going to look at. So this ends in ER. Ver la televisión, which means to watch television. A lot of times those Spanish speakers will just shorten it to tele for TV. So ver la tele. Leer revistas. Revistas means magazines, which a lot of us don't really do so much unless we're in a doctor's office or getting our hair done, and especially in COVID to now, we can't really do that. So leer is the verb, it means to read, and you'll notice it ends in an ER. Or we could say leer libros if we read books. So again, using that same verb, leer, to read. Correr means to run, like if you wanted to do long distance running or sprinting. Comer means to eat. So these two look very similar. Correr, comer. Comer has an M. Correr has that double R, kind of like the sound that a car makes or that little boys use when they're driving their cars. Okay, the other type of verb that we have is IR verbs. This is an IR verb because it ends in IR. So escribir cuentos means to write stories. So you may not enjoy writing essays at school, but maybe creative stories. Escribir cuentos. Dormir, again, this is an IR verb. It means to sleep. Me gusta dormir, or me encanta dormir if you love to sleep. The third type of verb in Spanish is AR verbs. And this is the largest group. There are way more AR verbs than any other kind. Bailar means to dance. It looks a little bit like ballet. Cantar means to sing. Dibujar means to draw, like if you're doing sketches or cartooning or something like that. Hablar por teléfono means to talk on the phone. This could be including FaceTime. But you can also use hablar to talk about anything, any kind of speaking that you do. Like I could say hablar español or hablar inglés if I'm talking about languages that I speak. Textear, this means to text. And you'll notice it actually has the word text in it. Estudiar, this means to study. It looks a lot like estudioso or estudiosa, which is the adjective that we used a few weeks ago to talk about somebody who likes to study, so the type of person who's studious. So this is the verb to study, whereas estudioso or estudiosa describes somebody who likes to do that. Jugar videojuegos, this means to play video games. And the word juego literally means game. So I can use this for any type of game. Like if I wanted to say, me gusta jugar Monopoly, el juego de Monopoly, or me gusta jugar el juego de Exploding Kittens, or me gusta jugar el juego de Uno. Okay, so any game, table game, card game that you would use. So jugar is used for games and sports. Nadar means to swim. Practicar deportes means to practice sports. But I could use this verb, jugar, to play with sports as well. So I could say jugar deportes if I like to play sports rather than just practice them. So tocar also means to play. So in Espanol, there's two words that mean play. Tocar is used only for instruments though, like tocar la guitarra or tocar el piano, tocar el violín, if I'm talking about an instrument. Jugar is only used for sports or for games. Okay. Usar la computadora means to use the computer. Escuchar música means to listen to music. Escuchar música. Por favor, repite. Escuchar. Muy bien. Montar en monopatín. Monopatín means a skateboard. Okay, patín has to do with skating. Mono means one, so this is one skate. Montar means to ride, so it literally means ride a skateboard. Okay, montar en monopatín. Montar en bicicleta means to ride a bicycle, or we can shorten it to bici for bike. So montar en bici. Patinar means to skate. This could be inline skating, figure skating, roller skating, any kind of skating, see? And you'll notice it has that patín, kind of like we had back here in monopatín, since that has to do with skating as well. Pasar tiempo con amigos means to spend time with your friends. Tiempo means time, con is with. Esquiar means to ski. So I know it looks kind of like esquiar, because we're used to saying that QU like a qua sound. But in Espanol, the QU is always like a k sound, like queso or quesadilla. So this would be esquiar. Trabajar means to work. And most of us would probably say, ay, no me gusta trabajar. I don't like to work. This is the verb to work, but we've also used it with the adjective trabajador or trabajadora to describe somebody who likes to work and is a hard worker. Ir a la escuela. This means to go to school. So ir a means to go to. So I could put any place here if I wanted to. I could say ir a la casa, to go home or to go to my house. Ir al baño, to go to the bathroom. So ir a las montañas, if I want to go to the mountains. So ir a is a really useful expression when you want to say you like to go to a particular location, and you can just change it out. All right? Muy bien. We're going to continue using these to practice over the next couple of weeks. Adios.